Hello, man of word, we truly appreciate that you joined us. We are glad that we can support you in your further development. Today's topic is about how practical psychology will improve your business. So, let's begin. Welcome to amanofword.com, the most refreshing network in the business world. Why should you watch this? 1. You will learn why psychology is important. 2. You will find useful lessons for your business. And 3. You will learn some useful psychology principles. Your business sells a product or service. You want more people to purchase what you offer. Sales and marketing are all about understanding relationships and effectively interacting with clients. Psychology covers the tactics of influence and persuasion. Applying psychology in business provides an easy path to success. So you have a fantastic idea for a product or service, and now you need to convince everyone to buy into it. How can you get clients or financial backers to believe in your idea? Influence and persuasion can be tricky, which is why it is useful to understand the psychological principles behind influencing people. The main topics: 3 psychological lessons to grow your business and 3 psychological principles to develop your business. Let's dive into 3 psychological lessons to grow your business. Lesson 1, use the serial position concept. The serial position concept, sometimes referred to as the serial position effect, is a concept that was first developed by Hermann Ebbinghaus. The serial position effect refers to how people remember items that they first see or hear in the list format. According to the research of Ebbinghaus, people remember items that are at the beginning of a list and the end of a list the best. For example, if someone gives you a verbal grocery list consisting of apples, cereal, bananas, crackers, pickles, dish soap, and spaghetti sauce, you are more likely to remember apples and spaghetti sauce because of their position on the list. In the field of business, this concept is considered to be a powerful one that is best used in marketing and advertising. The serial position concept can be used to influence what people remember about your product or your service, and in turn, this can influence how they will feel about your product or your services. For businesses, this means that they should list the best or more notable benefits or other characteristics first and last in a list, to ensure that customers are associating their product with the best characteristics. For example, a business that is selling a new vitamin supplement might have a commercial which lists the benefits of taking the supplement. If they list the benefit age-defying first and the benefit weight loss last, people who are shopping in the store and see the vitamin supplement on the shelves are likely to remember these 2 popular benefits and associate the product with them. Lesson 2, use multiple routes of persuasion. People process information differently. This is a concept that has been studied in everyone from school children to adults. For business and marketing purposes, however, the way that people process information can be defined into 2 different audiences: an audience which is attentively thinking about the product or message being advertised, and an audience which is distracted and not attentively thinking about the product or message being advertised. These 2 audiences will alter the route of persuasion that a business decides to use when attempting to convince people to purchase their products or services. The attentive group is targeted with what is referred to as the central route, while the distracted group is targeted with what is referred to as the peripheral route. The central route means that they are actively listening to what is being said to them, either through a commercial or a direct marketing pitch. In other words, they are actively paying attention to persuasion. However, this doesn't ensure that people who are following the central route will be convinced to purchase a product or service. It only means that they are paying full attention to the marketing itself. The key to securing the purchase of people on the central route is to provide strong and convincing marketing pitches. An audience who is on the peripheral route, however, is not actively engaged or fully listening to the marketing which is being presented to them. They may focus on small details or irrelevant parts of the marketing rather than on what exactly is being said to them. For example, they might focus on the good looks, or otherwise, of the person in the commercial rather than what is being said. The people on this route are more likely to be influenced by these seemingly irrelevant details, such as the looks of the person performing the pitch, how confident they sound regardless of what they are saying, and so on. To secure the purchase of people on the peripheral route, a business must know how to appeal to a simpler denominator. For example, they might ensure that people who are making sales pitches or performing in commercials are well-groomed and attractive. Lesson 3, use the concept of perceived trustworthiness. The concept of perceived trustworthiness is similar to the concept of perceived expertise. Perceived trustworthiness refers to the idea that people are more likely to make purchases from people who they perceive as trustworthy rather than people they perceive as someone they would not be able to trust. There are many ways that people can improve how trustworthy they appear to others. Body language, such as a straight posture and good eye contact, can make people appear to be more trustworthy than those who avoid eye contact or slouch. In the field of business, Trustworthiness can often be achieved through the appearance of acting neutral or even against the business's interest. For example, a commercial which uses a hidden camera technique to make it appear as if random people on the street approve of their product, regardless of whether or not the hidden camera segment is completely staged, make the company appear more trustworthy in the eyes of customers. Let's look into 3 psychological principles to develop your business. 1. Anchor lines. Psychology has found that people base judgments and decisions around familiar positions, and make adjustments relative to that point. Most of the time, this psychological shortcut helps us make faster and smarter choices. However, with innovation, you can't create something new by anchoring to an old idea. Thought centers around existing knowledge, so the best way to generate new thinking is to introduce new material like juxtapositions, famous, visual images, or extreme opposites. By adding stimulus, you can provoke the creative process and allow one to look at old problems in new ways. By using practice perceptivity, actively seeking new ideas and inspiration, you can reset anchors and introduce your team into a state of innovation. 2. Associative thinking. This type of thinking can help leaders make effective decisions for their business. When you are faced with an unknown situation, your brain automatically tries to retrieve information from an experience that has any similarities. These experiences become the basis on which you interpret the new situation. Per psychological studies, these associations are influenced by biases, attitudes, and emotional states. Managers who use associative thinking in the process of innovation and strategy can gain an advantage. It's possible to create exercises in associative thinking like case-based reasoning, analogy, and pattern recognition to help you combine intuitive associations with rational analysis, useful in future decision-making. You can teach your employees to do the same. 3. Affective bias. This is being emotionally attached to your innovation. If an innovator feels they need to have control of an idea, they may not be rational in pursuing the idea and therefore, make a lot of mistakes in the process. Fear of sharing ownership and not accepting the support that would help him or her to be successful can lead to an entrepreneurial disaster. Many people want to pursue their ideas on their own and aren't open to outside resources. This can severely hinder your product's success. Be open to outside help and pursue the resources you need. Before the video ends, let's find out which are the best things to remember from this. 1. Psychology is very important in business. 2. Using psychology you can build effective marketing strategies. And 3. Psychology helps you achieve the right mindset in business. Well, this ends here. Let us know in the comments what is your opinion about the psychology of business. Thank you for watching until the end, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell button to be notified for every new learning opportunity. And always remember, man of word, be aware of the person that you can become.